Hey, it's Liz Gaines with NewTeeVee here after our video rights roundtable. Michael over here, the CEO of Justin TV, was one of the inspirations for the roundtable. Brought up the fact that a lot of the folks we had in the room today, content holders, tech companies, talk to each other maybe on the phone, maybe through their lawyers, but not really in person. So we appreciate you being here.
Cool.
And you brought up today that you are launching a product with Mobile, who is also here, in order to deploy their content identification on your live streams.
Yes.
So that's pretty aggressive, automating the process. Can you tell us a little bit more about what you expect and when that's going to happen?
Certainly. So, this has been part of our long-term effort to work with copyright holders, and it started with helping them process DMCA takedowns more easily. And it's really moved into this world of how can we help them automate the process of removing content. Mobile is a great company for this. They have a huge library of fingerprints that we can scan against, and so we've been investing the time and energy in figuring out how we can apply their solution, which is traditionally a video-on-demand static video solution, into live.
Right.
And we've had a lot of initial success with that, so much so that we're working with Fox to live scan our content to make sure that Fox content is not broadcast live on Justin TV. Now, it's a complicated solution, and there are kind of different levels of responsibility, right? So Justin TV is going to be scanning the content.
Okay.
However, Fox and Mobile, their relationship really governs what content is scanned and what isn't. Fundamentally, Fox has to provide fingerprints to Mobile, and we scan against those fingerprints. And so I think it kind of creates the relationship that we want. We want to be working with copyright holders. We want it to be in an automated fashion, but we don't want to be responsible for watching the 47 million hours of video going through Justin TV and figuring out exactly what's Fox content, exactly what isn't, and exactly what they'd like to be on the site and what they wouldn't like to be on the site.
So to be clear, the active fingerprinting will be only for Fox broadcasts, or how will that work?
So Mobile has solutions and has kind of relationships with a number of copyright holders, but not with all the copyright holders that we work with. We work with over 200 copyright holders. So certainly the solution is going to be only for copyright holders that have a relationship with Mobile. And we're slowly going to be kind of ramping up the service, but really we're starting very small, very, very localized, because it's a really new technology. Over time, though, we really hope that everyone is going to be working within an automated system, and so that all of the content that you would want to police as a copyright holder would be in some type of automated database that we could work with.
So how much is this going to change the Justin.TV experience for consumers whenever it gets deployed in the next few days?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure it's going to change it very much. Fox has been an active user of the takedown tool for a long time on Justin.TV, and they are very aggressive about protecting their rights, and we help them do that. And because we enable live takedowns today, Fox can remove content anytime live. And so I think really what it's going to be is more of taking a little bit of the burden off of Fox, because instead of having to do that manually, they're going to be able to do that in a more automated fashion.
Okay. Do you expect it to have, Betsy Zedek from Fox, their legal counsel, who's here today, she was talking about how there may be some kind of a traffic drop-off associated with making a commitment to work with a copyright holder. Are you expecting anything like that?
Not at all. It really goes back to the fact that we released protections for copyright holders now over a year ago. And over the past year, Justin.TV has grown almost 200%. And so we don't see working with copyright holders as having to make a trade-off between traffic and having that relationship. And we've certainly been able to grow as we've been able to work with copyright holders.
Is there any authorized Fox content on Justin.TV?
That's a great question. We're actually talking to Fox, and Fox, of course, is a very complicated organization, about how we can work together with them. And one of the reasons why we did an MOU, essentially a legal agreement with Fox, was to open up the doors for business development. But when we look at the core goal for Justin.TV, right now it's very much integrating and improving the product. We really want to empower everyone in the world to broadcast live video, and we've only just started that effort. And so I would say that most of our focus isn't on how we can let the Foxes of the world broadcast live, it's how we can make you broadcast live when you go home, as opposed to this somewhat complicated setup that we had today.
All right.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.